I saw that Rotten Tomato score, 96%. 96% where? 96% who? Who is watching these things and saying these things? This is not good. Alright everybody, welcome back to Whole Views. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I watched this one movie and I was so hyped. And I'm so disappointed. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Listen, I feel like I shouldn't even do this video because this movie is probably gonna turn out to be just like this review, just a huge waste of time. So my producer and I talk about what we'll watch and what we'll review and what we'll talk about. And me and him was talking and he mentioned The Boy Behind the Door and he was like, it got 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. I've never heard of it, but it's out on streaming this weekend. Maybe you should check it out. Didn't watch any trailers, any promotion for it or anything like that. I get to looking into it. It's 54 reviews, 98%. I laid my eyes upon this thing, me and the wife, and I've never watched a slower, more boring, seemingly useless, stupid movie, man. This was dumb. The little boys that the movie follows, and I understand these is like 9-10-year-old boys, and always your memory is kind of fuzzy, because of age, but I remember having a whole lot more common sense. I remember having a whole lot more anger and rage in me than this little boy had at 9-10 years old. Like, when it came to fighting and defending myself, I knew what was going on. I knew what was up. These two little boys out here whimpering and crying. Hey man, get angry. Hit somebody. Lord have mercy. There was so much in this movie that was frustrating to see. Just stupid stuff. At one point, the little boy broke a butcher knife off in a door trying to open the door. Fine. This genius grabs the blade and squeezes and tries to pull it out as to not leave evidence of him trying to get in. Sir, have we no common sense? Stupid. On multiple occasions, he hits bad guys. One time. What you doing? Continue to hit. Do we not know how to fight at 10 years old? Come on, son. Beat somebody up. Swing until there's blood. Then you can stop. Or, that person stops moving. I remember being told that in the first grade. Maybe my parents is, different, but I remember very frankly, first, second grade, Corey tried to kill him, but don't. That's what the instructions was. Why don't you do this? Oh man. Several times me and my wife paused it and was like, how much is left? I don't know what other reviewers was watching, but I've seen people talk about the pace, in reading reviews. People say things like, oh, it's well paced, mostly tight. No, it's not. It's slow and boring and long drug out. You get to the halfway point of the film before anything interesting happens. The majority of the time is the little boy sneaking around, and he don't even sneak good. But maybe that's a kid, he think he being quiet, but he didn't look like he was being quiet to us. I don't know how he avoided detection. And then, I don't want to call it a flub or an editing mistake, but I'm like, you mean to tell me that this boy stabbed somebody that bled out, and he decided to move the body at the last minute, and he cleaned up all that blood, spotless, with 2 rags? In seconds? Man, I need y'all to quit. I need y'all to quit right now. There would be so much evidence of a murder in that kitchen. What y'all trying to sell to us with this? Oh man, this was not good, man. This was not good at all. I saw that Rotten Tomato score, 96%. 96% where? 96% who? Who is watching these things and saying these things? This is not good. Don't be fooled by tomato meters and audience scores. I spent an hour and 20 minutes watching this thing when I could have been watching a multitude of other things that would have been better. Don't watch this. This is not good. You are wasting an evening if you choose to watch this. I had it in my mind like I was gonna text Yogi like, yo man, watch this. We can link up and do a horror review. Horrible. That's about it. This thing was dumb. No knock on the actors. I don't feel like none of their performances was bad. It's just they had them doing stupid stuff throughout the movie. Stupid stuff. The police was incompetent, but well timed at the end. The bad guys. How you get stabbed by a child? You sat up into the knife. Like, at what point does your reaction say, "Ah, that hurt. Maybe I should like jerk back"? And now I'm gonna sit all the way into this blade. Like, garbage. Not even garbage, because garbage is like fancy trash. This is just plain old garbage, trash, junk. Not a good time at the movies. Not a good time at your house. This is playing on Shudder. If you pay for Shudder, don't watch it. Like, boycott Shudder. Demand better products. I don't know, bro. This is not good to me. I didn't even feel like putting a green screen picture behind me. Like, for what? Like, for what? This is garbage. This is trash. Whew, Lord. I don't think I never watched a movie that was this bad. Like, me and the wife have never said, let's watch something, and we sat down and sat through the whole thing, and it's been this disappointing. It's a new level. Guess the longer I do this, the more poop I'm gonna see. I think I'm done. I think I got all my emotions out. Cause I sure could have been watching something else. They got that Asian movie with the karate. That would have been entertaining. I had to read the whole thing, but I'd rather read all that than look at this. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna go. Enjoy yourself. Guard your heart.